Cliff is reading a book while Linnea is scolding Rudeus to get away his hands from her skirt. She taunts him being her an irresistible beauty. Persina tries to explain for Rudeus. Hearing all the noise, Cliff scolding them to go out because he cannot concentrate. Linnea retaliates while Rudeus apologizes and requested Linnea to sit down. He snobs them and sit down. In the afternoon, he's walking home when he noticed a figure in the window. He was captivated by the scene. Rudeus notices that the students are bullying someone. He approached them and someone recognizes him as the Quagmire. He calls them coward for fighting against one. They give the place and he notices that it is Cliff who they bully. Cliff snaps at him but eventually thanked Rudeus. He wonders why he hates him in the first place. The next day, all is nothing but ordinary except that Alice is being watched secretly by someone. Cliff confesses to Rudeus that he likes a girl. Rudeus thought that he asks him to send love letters or practice confessing. He points at the window the girl he likes. Rudeus was shocked seeing who it is. Cliff insists that her name suits her and that being an adventurer, he knows magical combat. He told Rudeus that the guys from yesterday is spreading scandalous rumor that Illinois sleep with any boy in town. Well, Rudeus agrees inwardly. It turns out that Cliff wants to be introduced to Illinois by Rudeus. In the library, Rudeus seeks advice from Fitz after narrating Cliff's confession. He told him that the girl he likes has personal issues. Fitz reveals that he likes someone and thus he understands Cliff. Rudeus thought that it is Princess Ariel that he likes. In the end, Fitz advised him to introduce them and let them figure out the rest, which Rudeus agrees on. In the afternoon, Alice is surprised to see Rudeus. He asks him who is his companion. Cliff stands straight as Rudeus introduces him. He gives his courtesy, then Illinois introduces herself and inquire on his purpose of meeting her. He professes how he admires her and requests to consider a personal relationship with him. Alice grabs Rudeus and asks him how much, thinking that he wants to pimp the Cliff. Rudeus told her that he just introduced him as per his request. Alice thought that it would be a problem to know serious boy like Cliff given her condition. Rudeus told her that she can just turn him down but she should be as truthful as possible. She walks toward Cliff while Rudeus decided to leave. Cliff thanked him and he closed the room. The next morning, Rudeus dropped his bag due to shock. Cliff and Alice reveals that they decided to become a couple, and Cliff will help her to lift her course and they kiss in front of him. The town is in festive season while the Beastmen and Beastwoman are dueling. They are in heat and the duel is like marriage proposal. The winner will lead the family. In their room he found letter from Linnea and Persina that they are not leaving the girls' dorm and that the rest is up to him. In the hall, he saw a blue-haired girl and hears a Beastman challenging him in a duel. He covers his butt thinking that the Beastman came for him. The Beastman stopped him saying that Lady Persina informed him that he is the boss of her pack. Thus, it his duty accept challengers. The Beastman ended up on the floor. Fitz came to him at the library asking why he has many challengers. He tells him that they consider him the boss of Linnea and Persina pack. Whoever beats him can marry either the two princesses. Fitz points out that there is one girl in the queue line. He asks him if she is cute. Fitz leaves realizing Rudeus is showing his Noto side. He follows him only to see purple six-handed man holding a Beastman. It turns out that they want to be first in queue line but they told him that he needs to defeat them to be able to do so. He saw the eye of foresight. Thus, he recognizes that he is Rudeus. His fiancée Kishirika Kishirisu spoke greatly of Rudeus so he wants to challenge him. The two ended up surrounded by students while waiting for Rudeus' staff. Badigadi, the purple six-handed one, thought that humans are always hasty but Rudeus is always composed. Maybe the reason why his fiancée think great of Rudeus. Badigadi told Rudeus to sit. He told him that Kishirika have called him marvelous than Laplace, and his mana is one of the greatest. But he informed him that training alone cannot rival Laplace. Rudeus makes him promise not to attack him before asking a question. He asks Badigadi if he knows Hitagami, the man god. He asks him how does he knows him and he confessed that through his dreams. Badigadi thinks before blurting out that he does not know him and laughing. He encourages Rudeus to laugh with him. Suddenly, Fitz arrived running holding his staff. After unsheathing his staff, he requested Badigadi to spare his life even if he lost. Badigadi found it funny that he is begging for his life despite of all his mana. He stops laughing after hearing Rudeus that the dragon god nearly killed him. Badigadi then proposes a condition. With one strike of his mightiest blow, he must wound him in order to win. If not, then he'll lose. Rudeus thinks before agreeing. Rudeus concentrates his power and make a sharp steel boulder. He adds speed with his mana to strengthen its impact. The crowd, including Fitz, is standing still. He asks Badigadi to be ready before unleashing his strike. A thick smoke appears and Badigadi's half-body fly a meter. Rudeus was shocked that he might be dead and look at the crowd. Suddenly he hears Badigadi, who is now appears smaller, laughs. His body parts assembles and he returned to his bigger physique. He holds his arm and declared him the winner. Then he reminded him that it is his turn and punches him hard. In the next scene, Fitz is healing Rudeus' swollen face. After thanking him, Fitz reminded him to take rest and leaves. He lays on bed thinking how rough the day after dueling with Beast and Badigadi. Comforting himself that he will not see him again, he sleeps. Winter came and in heat period ends, thus Linnea and Persina are in the room. They thought that Badigadi is also duel with Rudeus for them. Persina then offers Linnea's breast to Rudeus as thank you gift, which ears him scratches on his face. Then they hear laughter and makes everyone sit still, only to find Badigadi on the in front after passing through the roof.
If you've enjoyed this so far, drop down below and show us some love by liking, subscribe and sharing. Next chapter will come out soon enough if not already. But for the meantime, check out our other videos on the screen. I highly recommend The Daily Life of the Immortal King. The link is in the comments section below. Thank you for watching until the end. Subscribe for more videos like this.